I need to review.
You are very, very calm, that's for sure. We're seeing the sweat on your brow as well as your team celebrate your name.
Well, that was weird. Well, anyway, welcome back to another awesome kart race here in Acton for part 2 of the Pro Kart Driver vs 11 Noob series. In today's race, we actually had a couple of drivers who we actually had an awesome battle with in order to get past, so stay tuned to see that. And as always, drop your guesses in the comments for how many overtakes we've done in this entire race. So we're going to pass 2 drivers there on the right. As we come up the ramp here, we have a driver in blue, which we're going to try and go around the outside of here, but ultimately fails because of that little outcropping wall. And we're going to go round the outside here, at least try to, as he spins out a little bit, and that kind of throws us off our line. We're going to be following him down the ramp here into the bottom right hand corner. So we're going to get nice and close, and this guy was actually going to try and go for a dive bomb, but ultimately doesn't carry enough speed to pull it off. I've copped on to the fact that this driver is going to be a bit more of a challenge to overtake, so we're going to have to be really careful with our movements here. As we come up the ramp here, we're going to try and dive around the outside again, but again it fails because we lack our speed. And then we've got another driver to think about as he comes alongside us here down the main straight. We're keeping a nice tight defensive line, we managed to throw that driver back off. I look for a dive bomb, but unfortunately we can't do that because we have not got enough space on the driver in front. As we come alongside here, we're going to really try and push to try and overtake this driver. And I'm now going to execute what in my opinion was a perfect switch back there. As he throws it out wide, we managed to cut straight in front of him. We're going to accelerate by a little bit of singing. As we cut to our next clip here, we have 2 drivers in front, 2 more to overtake. Let's see what we can do here. So we come powering down the ramp, we use the boost button to go alongside this driver here, trying around the outside. And we do in fact manage it, as he keeps quite a tight line. The question is, will we have enough speed going to the hairpin? Yes, we will. As he tries and takes a very tight line, which unfortunately throws him off. As we come down, we've got another 2 drivers in front, which we're going to try and cut through, and we do manage to get alongside down the ramp, which means we're going to be able to go down and overtake this driver. This driver does a bit of weird braking, I don't know what that was all about, but we need to go around the outside again for the 3rd time in a row here, and that's 3 overtakes in almost half a lap. It went to yellow, so we're going to cut to our next clip here. We're going to go lights out, and away you go here. I have a look down the ramp here, but we don't quite have enough speed to make a move, so we're going to keep going down the inside, but we're not going to go for a move, just to try and throw this driver off a little bit. So we're going to press our boost button on the straight here to try and get a little bit of speed on this driver, and we're going to try and go around the outside. We do end up managing going around the outside here, but he does bump us off a little bit, which I presume was an accident. As we come up the ramp here, we're going to be approaching our next driver to overtake. The reason why I go around the outside so much of this back corner here is because it's got banking, which means you can maintain a higher speed due to the steep banking. It's really useful to go around the outside, and I'd highly recommend if you ever come to this track to go around the outside in that corner if you need to overtake a driver. So we're right behind this driver down the main straight, and we're going to press the boost button once again to try and get an overtake. We do try and shoot it down the inside here, but it unfortunately fails because he takes quite a tight line. And now we're going to try and go for a nice little switch back here on this corner, but unfortunately it goes to red before I can make the move, and she just goes to red here, which gives her a little bit of advantage through this corner. But it's alright because we can easily overtake her here. So as we go back to green race conditions, we're going to try and get a fast reaction time while this kid can get past him. We do manage to do that. So we're going to go down the ramp here. We're going to try and shoot around the outside here. But she brakes really hard. It allows us to get a faster exit speed, which means we get past. As we go to the next clip, we have the 2 challenging drivers in front there we had a battle with earlier, the guys in blue. So we're going to try and look it up the inside here, and we do actually manage to have enough speed up that ramp to be able to overtake. Oh, we do go for an overtake here, but unfortunately it goes to red before we can do anything. As we cut to our next clip here, we're going to be trying to get a good start on these guys down the ramp. As they power down the ramp, we're going to power down the ramp as well and see if we can get an overtake on them through this corner. So again, we try and go around the outside, and it managed to work again as to the high grip levels. We're now down the main straight, and we're going to go left and left again to go up the ramp. If you have made it this far in the video, make sure to comment the word F1 to secure your place here as the OGs. And let's go around and overtake this corner. We're going to try and take a defensive line to make sure it doesn't re-overtake us. Unfortunately, it's that time. It's the end of the race, guys. So if you guys did enjoy this video and you made it this far, comment the word F1. And if you want to see more karting content in the future, let me know. And as for the total number of overtakes, we managed 15 overtakes here at this race. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like, comment and subscribe, and share the video.